retention will expose your deepest, darkest traits. Now, this is a good thing, and this is also a bad thing. So make sure you guys stick to the end so you never miss any gems I drop in this video. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and comment down below what day you were on semen retention. Y'all know I'm big on not keeping track of not like obsessing over the days, but keeping track of where you are in this journey so you can have mental checkpoints to know where you are. And make sure you're journaling, man, because journaling on this journey is important, because when you have those days that are tough and you have those days that are good, you can journal them and you see what day you're on and kind of compare this to streaks in the future or old streaks. So semen retention exposes your darkest traits. Now, I really want to hit a head on nail in this because, bro, I've been practicing semen retention about 4 to 5 years now, okay? And I realized that semen retention has the similar effect on everybody. Everybody experiences this bliss, or they experience some like real like life-changing characteristics, right? So if you're someone who's insecure, if you're someone who deals with anxiety, if you're someone who overthinks, if you're someone who has problems in relationship with women in terms of just jealousy and, you know, boundaries, it's going to be exposed on semen retention. Now, one thing I realized about semen retention is you feel everything so much more deeply. Currently, I'm on 20 days. I think today marks 20 days. And I noticed that, like, I'm feeling things a lot more intensely. The conversations I'm having, the emotions that I'm experiencing, the thoughts that I'm having, they're a lot more prominent, right? I remember when I was drained, I didn't second guess my thoughts in terms of like doing better, holding myself accountable, discipline. Like I didn't really like think a lot, right? That sounds crazy, right? But that's some NPC shit. When you're not self-aware, when you're not like holding yourself accountable, when you're not asking yourself why you did the thing that you did, like really being your own self-coach, you become a really strong self-coach when you're on semen retention. Now, the traits that you have that are like in the closet, right? So maybe you're someone who has envy, jealousy, or maybe you're someone who has you overthink, or maybe you're very competitive, maybe you're lazy, maybe you procrastinate. These all become very prominent on semen retention because a lot of individuals get on retention, like I used to think, and like think that like you being on semen retention is gonna just like magically change your life without you having to put in the work, right? So like, all right, I'm gonna have energy, I'm gonna have the discipline, I'm gonna have the magnetism, so I don't gotta go work out as much, or it'll give me motivation to work out. You still gotta have discipline, you still gotta have a routine, you still gotta be consistent with the right things in your life to add this to it. Now, if you're somebody on retention, you are practicing self-development, you are reading the books, the podcasts, you're journaling, you're doing what you need to do to move the needle, semen retention is gonna make all of that easier, but the dark traits will be exposed. Okay, so if you haven't dealt with certain emotions, if you have not dealt with certain ways of thinking, if you have not dealt with your procrastination, is going to be revealed on semen retention. You're going to notice you're going to procrastinate even more. Or you're going to just be very wary of it. You're going to be very aware of your procrastination. It's going to piss you off, so you're going to not procrastinate. If you're a lazy person, you're going to notice how fucking lazy you are. It's going to piss you off, so you're going to stop being lazy. You're going to make the hard and tough decision. Because on semen retention, you're going to have a crossroad where you have the option to make a decision, to do one thing or not do one thing. And on retention, more times than not, if you're doing the journey right, you're gonna do the hard thing. Now, when you're not retaining, you notice when you go the opposite way, like you go the easiest route. Semen retention, you have an extra like edge. Like you lean into doing the hard stuff in life. You lean into doing the difficult thing in life because that's what makes you feel fulfilled. Because on semen retention, not only are you increasing your spiritual aura, but you're increasing your masculine life force energy. Masculine life force energy is direction, purpose, driven, attack, conquer. That's masculine energy, right? In a nutshell. That's heightened on retention. So you naturally want to do better. You naturally want to go towards what's going to progress you forward. You naturally want to move the needle because that is what gives you purpose. Purpose gives you happiness, and happiness gives you motivation, right? So it's all connected to you creating momentum. You ever notice that like your grandfather or old people, when they retire, they still doing shit. They go volunteer somewhere, or they go to a golf club. Like they become part of shit because at the end of the day, we're men. If we're not conquering, or if we're not like working towards something or a purpose, you're going to be depressed. This is what I realized. Every man's conquering something. Whether he's conquering to be the best player, he's trying to get all the women, he get his mouthpiece right, or he's in business, trying to grow and build the best business, or he's in entrepreneurship, trying to build the best business, or he's in the gym, trying to build the best body, he's in engineering, he's in college, he's in school, whatever it might be. Every man that feels proud of himself is conquering or pursuing something, whether it's making you money or not. We're all pursuing something. So ask yourself, is the things that I'm pursuing helping me move the needle forward, or is it holding me back? And retention is going to make that very, very clear to you. It's going to make it very, very prominent. But you got to be real with yourself and be honest with yourself and ask yourself, is it really helping you? And that's one thing I realized on this journey, bro. Like, it's so beautiful because you become extremely grateful for it. You become extremely grateful about moving the needle forward. You become extremely grateful about creating the results in your life that you want to create, because you start to see things start to line up. Things just start to work out for you a certain way. And you're like, man, like, where has this been the entire time? It's always been there. But Semen retention gives you this laser focus, bro. And like, it creates so much momentum in your life that you actually start to get that shit done. Get that laundry done, clean up that apartment, do your tasks around the crib. Like, you need to get this extra pull to just do the right shit and get your shit done. Because you are your own critic. You are in your own way. And Semen retention gives you the assets. It gives you the ability. It gives you the extra push to move the needle and get to the next level. So ask yourself, what dark traits are being highlighted? Now, the reason why this can be a good thing is because when you actually find out what's holding you back, when you actually find out what those dark traits are, you can actually transmute those to light, because you can use your dark traits to your benefit. Some people deal with jealousy. Some people deal with envy. Some people deal with ego, right? These are things, and these are traits, selfishness. These are traits you can use to usher success in your life in terms of business, entrepreneurship, or even self-development. If you get more self-centered, you know, you lean into your selfishness, you lean into your ego, it can be good in business, it can be good in sports, it can be good in getting you forward in that area, right? So that's why it could be good if you're someone who deals with jealousy, or if you're someone who deals with envy, or like if you deal with laziness, procrastination. All you got to do is do the opposite, because now you know what the problem is. Sometimes it takes a lot for a person to admit that they're lazy, because then it just hurts their ego. When you can admit that this is the thing that's holding you back, when you can admit that this is a dark trait, when you can admit that this is something that you need to work on, that's the first step to that's the first step to like just going to the next level. Like, that's how you level up in life. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if this is resonating. Because, bro, this is key. This is pivotal. Self-awareness is key. Self-awareness is what you need to have. That's the first level. And then when you actually grab what the actual root of the problem is, or when you actually grab that trait that's there and you actually just put it, you just transmit it, oh my God, it's a game changer. And it's what I realized. With me personally, I'm an overachiever, right? And I really, I find myself to like indulge a lot in things, especially if I like them. So I'm like, okay, how can I use this trait to my benefit? Instead of indulging in sex, partying, alcohol, drugs, whatever, instead of indulging so heavy in those things, why not take this indulgent personality and put it into business, videos, content, right? And I noticed that same output I would put into the negative sources, I put into the positive sources, and ding, 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 videos going viral, likes, comments, business doing good, building a good team, building a good career. It's like, man, it's so crazy, because like, all you got to do is just take your trait and transmute it, and you're going to get the results you want to see out of your life. So you just got to ask yourself, bro, are you doing the things that you need to do to move the needle for? Are you actually sacrificing the uncomfortable? Because I'll be honest, Semen does force you to get your comfort zone. And a lot of men aren't ready to get out their comfort zone. But you got to do it. It's necessary. It's what needs to be done to move the needle and get you to the next level. If this video did resonate with y'all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below what day y'all on retention, man. This journey is a lifestyle. It's not a race. But you need to be doing mental checkpoints. You need to be journaling. If you're not, you're weird. You need to be journaling, bro. You need to be journaling. You need to be journaling. Your thoughts need to be put on paper. You need to see your thought process throughout this entire journey, so that way whenever you get back into this mode again, or if you ever relapse, you can know how to get back to this point, and you can know what needs to be said and what needs to be done to keep going. So I love y'all, Alchemist gang. Hit the like, subscribe button. I love y'all. I appreciate you for tuning into the video. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.